Alabama has what 9 players returning starters. 5 on offense, 3 on defense. But you really can't say that because the Washington Coach KD, that's coming from Washington now, he's bringing guys with him that was starters. So, and then you already know how Nick Saban already built Alabama. So Alabama is a beast already. It's will Coach KD take the beast and keep it going? Will he take that nice Lamborghini and keep that thing going, the Bugatti, whatever car you want to call it? Will he take it and keep it going? And the situation set up nice for him. Now, well, he only been a head coach for 4 years, and his overall record 37-9. Um, let me see. They have the top-notch QB coming back. They got Jalen Milroe coming back. You know he nice. They got now again with the starting list. You never know how that's gonna be. They got a running back in name, last name Miller, supposed to be a starter. Wide receiver Law. Wide receiver Bernard, wide receiver Pinterest, tight end CJ. They got KP back at the O-line, Tyler Booker at the O-line. They got a center that's a sophomore. They got a right guard, Jaden. He coming back. And a right tackle, Wilk. So, he a freshman, so I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know, but you know they gonna be solid. You know, and then you know Nick Saban still hang around. Like he might not be coaching, but he's still around. Like he want. I'm assuming he's gonna see 4 years of ball, y'all. I just think Nick Saban gonna stay around for about 4 years. Now I know he's gonna be traveling, doing the videos and stuff, but I still think he's gonna stay around about 4 years to get all his guys out. Monroe threw for 2,800 yards, 23 touchdowns. I think this coach finna get that thing set for him, and they finna make that offense work around him. So he gonna probably look way better this season. Let me see. They wide receivers. They had catches. I think 48 was the highest, but they weren't really throwing it like that. Now they running back. They ran that ball. Dog. Now, I ain't know Jalen Monroe was running it like that. He carried the ball 161 times. So they probably going to try to cut down on his carries, but at the same time, they had one running back run for over 100 carries. Another running back almost ran for 200 carries. But Jalen had a lot of carries, y'all. That's a lot. And then on the defensive side, they got juniors and seniors. So you know them boys that been around the block. You know they been battling all year. So really at Alabama, that's a whole different thing. So you know they good. They bringing back the safety. Last name Moore. You know he like that. Keon Sabb, I think he was playing last year. Jackson started at USC, I believe. Hurley, I think he was playing. Oh, Hurley might be a freshman. Or redshirt freshman. Man, them boys gonna be ready, y'all. They got a squad. It's nowhere around that. Let's see what the book say about them. The book say the overall view, yes, this is all going to be different, and yet Alabama still has the pieces in place to compete at the highest level in the SEC and nationally. With 12 teams now in the playoff, you know they're gonna be in the mix. You know they going to the playoffs. Coach KD, you know the expectations high, but they still gonna be good. They still gonna be good. Let me see what they said. You know he an offensive minded guy, so you know Coach KD offensive minded. They finna run that offense. They gonna have a fast paced offense, utilizing the spread with the air raid concepts. They finna do what they do. You see, sitting that quarterback first round. Now that we have enough things installed, we can start utilizing all that. We can see the play call and working around what. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready to see Alabama. I want to see what it looked like without Nick Saban. But Alabama, they built for this because he just happened to leave. So he left them with everybody there. The coach that came in was balling where he came from. So he hot. It's just hot. Defense, you said they said they got Kane Womack, and he came from South Alabama, but they worked together. Kane Womack defense supposed to been like that. I think they gonna do something. It's just hard for them not. They got this wide receiver named Ryan Williams. They been bragging on him. Bragging like he the best thing since sliced bread. So I want to see what he gonna do. Now let's look at their schedule, y'all. Their schedule is, I'll let y'all be the judge. They got Western Kentucky. You know that's gonna be a win. They got South Florida. Now South Florida played them very well in Tampa. I don't think, we'll see. South Florida do got a squad, but we're going to see. But I still don't think it's like that. They play at Wisconsin. They're going to get them too. Now, they got Georgia. I don't think it's no trap game for Alabama because they could whoop the first three teams. They got Georgia at home. That's their first real game. Got Vanderbilt. They're going to beat them. They got South Carolina at home. So that ain't going to be done. They got Tennessee away. So I might count that as a game. So let's say Georgia the highest. Tennessee right up under that. Then they got Missouri. Then LSU. So they got 3 back-to-back games. Then they got Mercer. They gonna beat them. Then they got Oklahoma. They gonna be solid. And they got Auburn. You know that's a hard-fought game. So if I look at their schedule, they really just got Georgia they got to worry about. I think everybody else they should beat. But if it's any game that could trip them up, it's a South Carolina, Tennessee, Missouri, and LSU. So really, I got Georgia the highest. And then the South Carolina to LSU games, you got to watch. But I don't really think nothing going to shake. And then the Oklahoma at Oklahoma. And then at LSU. So I say them 3. I say Georgia, at LSU, at Oklahoma. Yeah, I say that. You tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. Missy Willie, hey, you know it. Crystal, what's good? Intervene. You say Alabama is going to be a lot better than people think. KD is a great coach. That's what I'm saying. I can see that. Double J, you say I like and I subscribe. Hey, appreciate it. Let's talk about sports. What's happening? See Bama, roll tide. Hey, it looked like he already got a squad. It's just making the pieces match. Keith Jenkins, what's good? L Kill, what's happening? Chris, you say, why do people watch and don't like? I don't know. B. Smith, you say Colin. You swear with them deep ways. And hey, man, listen. Yeah, it been a part of my life, ain't it? It's a part of my life. And it be like that. Miss Johnson, what's good? Penny, what's happening? Hey, they schedule set up nice. They gonna beat West Kentucky. They by the looks of it, beat South Florida, beat Wisconsin. Even though they go to Wisconsin, only way Wisconsin can pull off this game is the Georgia people, the Bama folks thinking about Georgia. But they got Georgia at the crib, so that make that game even better. But still, Georgia, LSU, Oklahoma, because LSU and Oklahoma away. Excuse me. But I think the quarterback, they're going to have him playing even better. I don't think he's going to run the ball as much. I think the running back's going to be running. Now, the quarterback may take off and run, but I don't think it's going to be like that. Then, let's see what and they running a 4-2-5. I still think that's going to hit for them. They say it might be some challenges, but, man, I ain't hearing that. And they got, let's see what they got Alabama ranked. They got Alabama ranked number 7th in the country and number 4 in the SEC. But I just don't see Bama's still good. It's them players smart enough to switch it up. So I think Bama gonna be good. Let's see what they say at the beginning. All right, how many Bama players they got? Ooh, they only got one Bama. They got the Bama linebacker, Dante Lawson, as a run stopper and excellent first step. Then they got the top games of the year. Let's see if they match what I was saying. Alabama at Wisconsin. I just don't see that. Even though it could be a game, I just don't see it. Georgia at Alabama. Yep. Alabama at Tennessee, yep. Missouri at Alabama, yeah. Alabama at LSU, yep. Alabama at Oklahoma, and Alabama at Auburn come to Alabama, yeah. Basically what I was saying, them the key games. Let me see what they say about the recruiting. Top recruits, they got Alabama with the wide receiver from Alabama, that Ryan Williams. They got a DB from Cali. They got a DB from Florida. And they got a DB from... Boy, they must have really need some cornerbacks. Goodness gracious. They got a lot of little young bucks out there. So, that's what we looking at right now. I think they will make the top 12. I think because the SEC is going to have about 5 teams in. It's going to be hard not to... You can just look at the top... All right. Georgia should make it. You feel LSU might make it. You feel Texas might make it. You feel Alabama make it. Well, that's 4. They think Tennessee going to be like that. So, you say that's 5. Missouri supposed to be like that. Ole Miss supposed to be like that. So, y'all, they going to have it where in them 12 teams, SEC going to get at least 5 to 6 teams in. 5 to 6 teams, y'all. Chris, you say you think Alabama will win without Nick? Yeah, because it's set. Like, he'll have to run it off the rails to crash it. I don't think you can crash it because the players have been conditioned in that Nick Saban. He got 4 years worth of top guys in there. Yeah, they was jumping the transfer portal, but they got enough guys in there where they gonna roll call that thing. He got enough pieces already to run it, and he brought pieces over. So I think they're gonna be good. I think Alabama has a chance to do better than what. Look at the schedule. Like, let's see. Again, out of they games. Their toughest game is Georgia, and that's home. They got South Carolina at home, Missouri at home, Auburn at home. So they tough games. Their toughest one is Georgia at home. Their away games that's tough is LSU, Tennessee, and Oklahoma. Can they go do it on the road? But Coach KD been in that. He been in a situation where he had to win or he wasn't going to possibly be called for the chip. He had to beat Oregon twice. That was really his toughest games. This year, he got a lot of tough games. Nathan, you say you think Washington better? Nah. Arizona coach is good that took over Washington. You know what? That's what we're going to talk about next, man. I'm going to talk about Washington next. I'm going to talk about them back-to-back. I don't know. I just think he said at Alabama, and Nick Saban still kind of there, and Nick Saban still kind of talking, like keeping up with the boys, because he got to tell the parents, yeah, I told you, what, class of 23? I told y'all I was going to be here for 4 years. I'm not. So he got to save face, kind of coach it up. Hey, man, hey. So I think, and then Nick Saban don't want to see it crash. He don't want to see his work crash. He want to see it win. Now, do he want to see KD get more chips than him? Probably not, but he want to see him win. Jam Miller, they say he appeared in a few games last year, had 41 carries, 200 yards. They got another running back that's 5'2". Lawson, y'all know that linebacker. You know he gonna be out there busting heads. Alabama gonna be good, y'all. It ain't no way around that. Alabama is going to be good. Nathan, you say a dark horse team that could win the national championship is. I see. They want Missouri to be. Like, I'm gonna have to look at Missouri. Cause they got hot last year. I'm gonna have to look at Missouri and I'm gonna look at Washington. Hey, blessings to y'all. I just want to come on and talk about their schedule. Alabama technically has. You could count Wisconsin. So you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got about 7 games, but to me, they really got the Georgia game they got to focus on. The Tennessee, because Tennessee supposed to be hot. You can say Missouri supposed to be hot. And LSU and Oklahoma. I still think Bama will get them, though. But, hey, we going to see. Blessings to y'all. Holla, holla.